Welcome, parents. This is Mrs. Walton, just wanting to explain to you how you can help your student be successful during this online learning time. And first and foremost, I just wanted to say thank you for all of your time and patience and understanding during this crazy time. Here in the third and fourth grade, we're balancing both our students that are online and our students in class. So it kind of gets crazy and we had very little time to get it all organized, and we're just learning as we go and trying to stay in touch with all the parents that email or text us. So thank you so much for your patience, and I hope this video helps you out. And if you ever have any questions, just let us know. So I just wanted, if you're kind of trying to wrap your head around how to structure your day at home with online learning, we just have a schedule. This is basically a rough schedule of what we do in our class, more or less. We have morning work in the morning, and then have your kids take a break. Like here at school, we go to recess. Have your kids, if they can, go outside and play or do something fun for a few minutes, and then come back and do their math. That's the next thing we always do in our class, and then take another break, and then we jump into things like reading and whatnot, language arts. And so just kind of structure your day that way if you can. If you can't, totally understandable, but if that helps you as the parent try to balance time, it's always just a tip we have for you guys. So our next thing is just everything your student will need is on their online learning Google Classroom. And let's just go take a look at that now. So if your student's a third grader, it looks like this. On third grade distance learning and fourth grade, it's the same thing. Everything is divided into topics for the day, and this can kind of just be like a to-do list for your students. So the first few things are, those morning the morning work that they do, and then you jump into some math and then reading and writing and whatnot. So, just go down the list and try and get those done. Same with third grade. Everything for Thursday, yesterday was here, and for them to get done. So the next thing is when it comes to math, we have our different levels. So you'll see for the day, you'll have different levels. Yesterday, our third graders worked on level 5 and 6, and then fourth grade, they worked on addition level 5. And that is what we push out that's new, and then what we've already done is found here in the addition unit levels topic, which should just be right below the work that is supposed to be done for the day. So these are the levels the students have already worked on, levels 1 through 4. Same with my third graders. So we had these couple levels for Thursday, and then levels 1 through 4 are found here, just below the Thursday topic. And we keep them up there because some of your students need to continue to work on some of the other levels. And that's where this mastery tracker comes into play. This mastery tracker looks like this for both my third graders and fourth graders. And what you need to know with this mastery tracker is that it's updated every night with the completion of your students' math work, your students' levels. That's why everything is called a level. So you have on the left-hand side the different 9 numbers for the students in our classes, and they can look up their 9 number and figure out which level they have completed and what they need to continue to work on. So let's say this is my student right here. This student doesn't have a score for level 1, 3, or 5. So those are the levels that student needs to work on. However, they have it green and a score for levels 2 and 4. Just because it doesn't have a score doesn't mean your student didn't try to work on it. It just means your student didn't pass the level. And at the top of each level, it explains how many they need correct to pass. And once they get that score, a teacher will go in at the end of the day and fill this in and give them a score to make it green. But if it isn't green, that means your student needs to work on it and didn't pass it or didn't try it at any time during the day. So it's the same thing for fourth grade. You have your students' 9 numbers here on the left, and then the different levels they need to complete or have already completed underneath the levels here. So if this was my student right here, they have completed levels 1 through 4, and now they need to work on 5 and 6 that were just posted for Thursday. If you have any questions on that, let me know. That's how we keep track that your student's getting their work done, and that's how you can keep track your student is getting their math work done. So that's just for math. And then going back to our Google Classroom, we have our reading, and we just added these like reading assignments here. Your student has been added to a Google Classroom. So it says go to your reading group Google Classroom, and we told them it's green, and complete your assessment. So if you go to their green Google Classroom, we also gave the different assignments for the week there, and then each day we have it posted here. So for Thursday, the students needed to complete an assessment, which was right here. So these are the two main Google Classrooms that your student's going to be using, either the distance learning one or their reading group one. And just as a tip for you guys, just a reminder of do's and don'ts. So we don't have students use a calculator in school, so we expect they don't use it at home. We also don't expect them to be using websites they wouldn't use at school. And don't get frustrated. We've told them time and time again, don't get frustrated with the workload. We can get through this. So which brings me to the do's. Do everything in the Google Classroom. Try your best, ask for help. There's many ways your student can contact us. We've gone over and many ways that you can contact us. So please ask us if you need anything. And there's also resources on the school website as well. Thank you so much for your time and for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.